Hello again, everybody. This is Craig Evans of Autism Hangout, and thank you for tuning into this Autism Hangout special report. The last time we spoke with today's talented guest, he just finished up his social skills CD project, Green Limousine. Well, fortunately for our special kids, that project launched him into an even more effective medium for social skills teaching. So back today to tell us about Social Express, Autism Hangout, please welcome today's guest, Marc Zimmerman. Marc, it's great to see you again.
You too, Craig. Thank you again for having me on the show. It's really good to see you. You look better than ever.
Thanks. Well, I can see your eyesight isn't so great anymore. Well, Marc, I went in and I looked at Social Express, the video, and I can see this is a fabulous iPad app. But I want you to tell the story. Who is this for? What does it teach? And let's get into the project.
Okie doke. It's for children that are 5 to 12 years old is our target age, but it could be for anybody. We have 21-year-olds that are using it as well, basically depending on their severity and their core deficits. It's an interactive animated software that's designed to teach children social skills by working with our characters, Zach, Emma. The children work with them and they help them solve social problems. And by doing this, we're hoping that they will gain the proper social skills needed.
I know that you've got a couple apps, or at least one app out there today. Could you talk a little bit about that app and explain specifically what that particular app is teaching?
Okie doke. Well, the app was designed by a speech-language pathologist named Marianne McClellan here in San Diego, who had a wonderful idea of integrating several best practices that we're currently teaching social skills, such as facial expressions, staying with the group, following the hidden social rules. All these different things were sort of fragmented out there, and we decided that let's take them all and integrate them into one approach. And that's how we created the Social Express. So Marianne created the content, and then we brought in an incredible team of animators and programmers from the Phoenix area who took the content and then turned it into an incredible special, mini movie in a sense. And that's how we developed the Social Express. There's offline activities that you can do as well that will work on facial expressions and coping strategies and friend files, all different types of things. We work closely with Michelle Garcia Winter's program from Social Thinking and many other really great professionals to really try to build the most robust program that will teach this really complicated matter of social learning.
Well, I can see some of your background as a professional musician coming out here, because this is not just any cartoony sort of production. You have brought in not only experts to help develop the content, but you have brought in experts to put together one of the best visual presentations I've ever seen on the iPad. This thing is remarkable.
Thank you. The way we were able to achieve that quality is as opposed to making a game where an environment is unpredictable, we created a predictable environment, and therefore we know when the characters were looking up or looking down or looking sideways, that we could control that atmosphere, and therefore we were able to achieve incredible quality animation.
This is highly engaging. What have been some of the preliminary results? What are people saying about this?
Well, we have a mom from your area in Minnesota named Mandy, who actually wrote to us and said that her daughter, who's 8 years old, is actually making her first friends from using the Social Express. It was the most heartwarming email I've ever received. It brought tears to my eyes. When you hear stories like that, that really, really hits home and makes you feel that you really did a good thing for people. We're hearing also from professionals all over the country. Today I got a call from a school district in Wisconsin that they're going to buy 30 copies for the school district because they just felt like, you know what, we've been really looking for social skill apps, and this is really, the most impressive thing that we've ever seen. There's lots of great apps out there that are designed to teach nouns and sentences and math that are 99 cents. Our app is $89, and what I want people to realize is that we didn't design an app for the iPad. We designed a curriculum that happens to be playable on the iPad. It's also available on the PC and the Mac as well. So it's a comprehensive curriculum that can be played on multiple platforms.
Okay, and that's why the people in Wisconsin and the school district, as you mentioned, ordered 30 copies.
Absolutely. And if you are in a school district, we do have a volume purchase plan. If you buy 20 or more, we knock 50% off. The one age group of people that seems to be well underserved is children that are 14 through, say, 19, 20 years old. It seems like those children have nobody's built anything to help these kids, understand what they're going through at their developmental stage. So we initially started with the younger kids that are working on, when their balloon goes into the sky and they lose their temper and staying with the group. Well, these older kids, they have problems understanding emails. They have understanding their emotions when it comes to boyfriends and girlfriends, how to have good netiquette, when they're on Facebook, what to say, what not to say, really prepping them to, matriculate. That's the goal, is to get these kids to go on to college and become a productive citizen in our society.
Mark, you're another great example of somebody that has taken lemons and made lemonade. When you found out that your twins were born with autism, you not only reinvested in them to help them find the best life they could, but everything you found that worked, you're now giving back to the rest of the autism community, and I commend you for that. I just think that's fabulous.
Thank you so much. There's always lots of opportunities to, cry in your pillow at night, and my lovely wife, Tina, who's just an unbelievable mom and supporter and a co-founder of the Social Express. When we found out the twins had autism, instead of using that as a day of sorrow, it was an empowering day.
Yes.
And we looked at it as a challenge that we're going to take on as a family. We successfully transitioned the boys into mainstream, which is really, the catalyst of what started the Social Express, because when the children were brought to the mainstream situation, we realized there was going to be a lot more social demands on them. And we did not want them being bullied or, outcast. So we really looked hard and long to find things that would help them with their social skills.
Mark, where can people go to get more information about your programs and Social Express?
Well, we're trying to get our likes up to over 1,000 on Facebook. So we have a Facebook page on the Social Express.
Okay.
Our website is thesocialexpress.com.
Okay.
And we have a resource page there where you can read our blog, which is we're adding content every day and great stories. As well as you can always reach out to us via email at contact@thesocialexpress. I love feedback. I really want to say this to you as well, Craig, is that it's always nice to hear the good stories, but it's more important for us as a company to hear what we're not doing right. And that way we can fix it and make it right.
And if you folks have ideas for new programs, let Mark have them. Mark, thank you for coming on today to tell us about Social Express.
You're very welcome. It was a pleasure seeing you again, Craig. I'll keep you in the loop as we keep progressing forward.
Great. And thank you, Autism Hangout. I'll be back again soon with another special report.